Hello students, hope you all are fine. Good. Today we will do exercise work and revision work of chapter The Constitution of India. So we will do answer the following questions in 50 to 60 words. So our first question is, what do you know about the composition of the Constituent Assembly? Answer is, the Constituent Assembly consisted of important leaders and represented all communities and political partners of the India. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the permanent president of the Assembly, whereas Dr. Sachinandan Sinha as its temporary president. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee, and the constitution who was enacted and adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949, and it came into force on 26 January 1950. Now, our next question is, what is the significance of 26th January? Answer is, while India celebrated its freedom from British colonization on 15th August 1947, it established herself as a sovereign state on 26 January 1950. The Constitution came into being on this day. 26th January 1950 was especially chosen to coincidence with the anniversary of Purna Swaraj Divas. It was on this day that India became a republic and was no longer a dominion of the British Crown. Now, our next question is, mention the features of a secular state. So our answer is, the features of Indian secularism are: first, India does not have any official religion. Second, the citizens are free to follow any religion according to their choice. Third, the government will not provide any fund for the construction of any religious structure. And last, the government will not participate in any religious festival of any religious community of the country. India is a secular state, as there is no state religion and all religions are free to coexist in a peaceful manner. So our next question is, explain the term fraternity. Answer is, the term fraternity means universal brotherhood of mankind. India is a land where people of various castes, languages, religions and communities live together. Hence, to ensure the unity and integrity of the country, all Indians should have a feeling of brotherhood towards each other, and they should be tolerant toward each other. Now, our next question is, explain the terms justice and liberty. So our answer is, first we will explain justice. All Indians are equal in the eyes of law, irrespective of their background, that is, caste, creed, religion, sex, etc. If two persons commit the same offense, they will be treated by the same law. Now, we will explain liberty. Liberty means personal freedom. Every Indian is given the freedom of movement, thought, speech, expression, belief. Indians are given the freedom of faith and worship. So students, after seeing this video, write this question in your notebook and learn it. So thank you and take care.